This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Rookie Day Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Down, it's play action. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Indy Lions will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up the first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Humphreys. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
What a catch! They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
That one straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Michigan offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. And the runner takes off to his right. Race clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 40 at the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of control.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Long distance bomb is good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Bringing pressure. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll run it here. A That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They're going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. The ball is caught. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff running right. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. But head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. To throw, it's Battle. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
We've just gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. State offense is back out on field. To the air, it's Battle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in that screen play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try the right here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. After the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back. It's sharp. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
He gets loose. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's sharp. It's an out route. The catch made. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Who makes the grab? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, another big gain by this quarterback, and not only that, he's now over 100 yards on the ground in this game alone. This defense better do a better job of containing him and maybe adjusting their plan on how to stop him.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll run it to the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Battle. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw again. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set it for the 1st down at the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Let's go, let's go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass, the catch is made, and he will be stuffed for no gain. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. It's a toss play to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Battle. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design one. No huddle here for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. You can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Tackled behind the line is a loss of 2.
But here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Sharp. The receiver grabs it. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. Contact as he threw it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw it again. Gets made on the out route. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Road 14, University of New Haven 7.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Penn State.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to pass. It's Battle. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Nittany Lions expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute for the W. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
QB keeps it himself. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.